Welcome back to Living Local. A Quad City dive bar is getting national recognition. The Edge in Rapid City has been named Dive Bar of the Year. And here to tell us all about this honor is Local 4 digital reporter and our very own arts and culture expert, Jonathan Turner. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so first of all, there's a dive bar competition.
It was brand new to me. It's started in 2019. This was the first time that a Quad Cities bar made it this far in the competition. It's based off the NCAA tournament, so it's a bracket style tournament where people vote on social media for their favorite dive bar. They started with 128 bars across the country, and I really like the name of this bar. It's the Edge Eatery and Drinkatorium.
Oh,
so Drinkatorium is pretty fancy for a dive bar.
Right.
But they're off Illinois 84, right off of I-80 in Rapid City.
Okay, yeah, so not far from us at all. Right. Yeah, that's just amazing. Who knew that there was such a competition? But still, I mean, what an honor.
It's called the Dive Bar Road Trip. So it's obviously to help recognize these local, small, very unpretentious bars that are across the country. It's not a big cash prize or any big prize, really. I think it's more bragging rights and just to have that reputation of people supporting you, getting the patrons and the fans of each of the bars to vote. It went through Facebook. They had to have a matchup each time like you do in the NCAA, so they have to beat whoever they're opposite in the total amount of votes within 24 or 48 hour period. So the Edge made it through the finals, and then they went to vote through the NCAA. The men's tournament finished Monday, this past Monday night. So the voting was through the end of that championship game.
So were they kind of known too as the bar to go to watch the games?
So they're kind of a sports bar.
Okay.
The owner said, people obviously love to hang out there and watch whatever games. They have Cubs fans and Cardinals fans, and they watched the Iowa women play over the weekend too. And so, dive bar doesn't have the greatest connotation, but they kind of view it as a term of endearment. It's a place that just people are very comfortable, your favorite local bar to hang out. So it was just a lot of fun to have that contest.
Yeah. Had they competed before?
This was the first time the owner said,
really?
Lynn and Donnie Hunter, the owners, this was the first time they had heard of it. It was like one of their patrons had brought it up, said, you guys should be part of this competition. And like I said, the first time any bar in the Quad Cities had been part of it, so it was new to them.
Okay, so I was going to ask you, you said 100 and some bars were up for this.
Total.
Were there any in the area?
They started mid-March. Well, there was another one in Orion, I think, called Belly Up. Was a bar in Orion that made the total list, but the Edge was the one that made it to the end. Okay,
so no money involved or anything, just bragging rights.
Right.
Okay.
I think there may be a trophy involved, but it's it obviously got them a lot of publicity, and it's a national honor, so they're going to have to defend their title next year.
Yeah. They have this reputation to live up to now. They're going to have to come back.
But I thought it was funny too. The other day, the Rapid City village president is getting one of the state legislators, the Illinois legislature, to recognize them in the state capitol as well. So they make it an honor that way.
Awesome. How can our viewers learn more about the Edge if they haven't been?
So the Edge is at 1802 2nd Avenue, like I said, off 84 in Rapid City. They have a Facebook page, the Edge Eatery. So just check them out on Facebook.
Yeah. Have you been there yet?
I still haven't been there, so I need to check them out for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it sounds like a great place, and especially if you have games and stuff going on.
I know,
yeah, laid back. Just what that's a good honor because it fits them. It sounds like.
I know.
All right. Well, JT, thank you so much for coming
in
and
for having me
and learning about this. And to read Jonathan's stories on Local 4's Arts and Culture page, you can go to ourquadcities.com.